The offense has clicked. You're averaging like 46 points a game, I think, in the last 4 or 5 games. What's really clicking for you guys right now?
High execution. You know, we've really taken the time in practice to make sure we up our execution level just in practice, and that's been carrying over to the field. And you know, last week we really ran the ball well, and that's something that needs to carry on in the playoffs. Is our offensive line's playing really well right now, and we got our running backs back to really run the ball.
When you play a team that's pretty statistically similar to what you guys have done, talk about the role that special teams plays and what it's like to have, knowing you have a guy like Austin returning kicks and put it up, seems like points every week on the in the special teams game.
Special teams is a key part of the game that you cannot overlook, and hopefully they kick to Austin. I don't know how many times he'll be able to see the ball there, but it plays a key role in field position when you have to go only 60 yards compared to 80 yards. It helps your offense out tremendously.
Aside from just forgetting about the long bus trip and all the other things, hotel, whatever you have to do on the road, when you step on the field and you know that it's a hostile crowd and a different environment, what goes through your mind and what's allowed you guys to be 5-0 on the road this year? What's allowed you to flip that switch on a different field?
I think it's really being together that Friday before. You know, the whole team's together, you're eating together, you're with each other all day, and leading up to Saturday, I don't know, it's just been something about being on the road that brings us all together. You know, we don't have the money like the major teams do to stay the night before on home games together, so I think it really brings us together and go out there and execute.
Final question, just talk about the passing game, how that's evolved from week 1 and where you are at now as far as the passing game goes.
Well, the passing game, it's changed quite a bit over the season. We went from, we had Frank, we had running backs, and we had some injuries. So we relied on the passing game maybe a little more than we should have. Now we're back to, we have the run game back, so we can do more play action off of that, and really just opens up a lot of things in the offense when you have run game.